you have a certain rule of etiquette in fencing. Sportsmanship is number one. You always respect your opponent, because without an opponent, you do not have anyone to fence with. So you respect him, good, bad, or different. And also you respect the person. It could be a small person, and don't ever underestimate a small person. They can whip you. It can be a stout person. It can be a male or a female. They all have their own way of fencing. And being in that environment where sportsmanship is number one, fencing etiquette is very, very important. You are polite, you salute each other, even so if you don't like each other, you're still very courteous to each other and respect each other. And naturally, competition is very invigorating, and therefore you are compelled to do the best to defend yourself, that you don't just stay there and accept touches. So you parry your touches and riposte, so you can therefore overcome a shortcoming you may have and win the bout against your opponent. During the time where war devastated Germany, the whole world was in chaos, respect was sort of falling by the wayside. And there, in the fencing arena, you had still the very, very fine or defined etiquette, where you were polite, you salute each other, you go through a certain procedure to honor your people who judge your fencing bouts, and then get ready for the bout. That appealed to me extremely much, and still appeals to me, because I have been in competition, national competition, where people took off the mask and threw it, and I have voiced a very, very strong objection to that, because that is not sportsmanlike. Directors have a way of favoring their own kind, meaning he's a Russian, he's a Polish, or he's a club member, and swaying the point in his favor, even though it wasn't. It mainly happens in saber. Well, excuse the vernacular, but you get pissed off, but you don't argue. You salute, you thank him, or walk away, because there's really nothing you can do about it. My theory is, if you're good enough and you set your point, you scored. If it is a doubt in anybody's mind, it's my fault, nobody else's. If I touch you so clearly that nobody can argue, it's in my favor. And that's how you have to work on it all the time.